There are moments in human history when the universe doesn't just reveal itself, it whispers, it beckons, and sometimes, it warns. The James Webb Space Telescope was built to see the earliest light of the cosmos, to answer questions about the birth of galaxies, the formation of stars, and the origins of everything we are. But what if, instead of looking back in time, it has just stumbled upon something reaching forward? Something that isn't supposed to be there. Something that might not be natural at all. The first images were unremarkable at a glance, just another faint glow in the dark, just another icy wanderer catalogued in the endless lists of comets and asteroids that drift through our skies. Officially, it was named C-2025A3, nicknamed 3I Atlas, a presumed interstellar comet making a rare pass through our solar system. But the Webb telescope, with its unmatched clarity, saw past the blur. What it captured wasn't just strange, it was unsettling. The structure of the object didn't match anything we've seen before. Instead of the chaotic tail of dust and gas spewing unpredictably, its halo was unnervingly uniform, almost engineered. And its trajectory, razor precise. Too precise. Unlike most comets, which arrive at random inclinations, this object was aligned almost perfectly with the orbital plane of the planets, as though it wanted to move where we move, to travel where we travel. The odds of this happening naturally? Astronomically low. Then came the numbers. Its velocity was measured at over 255,000 kilometers per hour. That's faster than any known comet of its size should be able to travel without disintegrating. To grasp this speed, it could cross the entire continental United States in under 2 minutes. And yet, this wasn't the reckless sprint of a chaotic rock. It was controlled. It was efficient. It was deliberate. Even more alarming were its maneuvers. As it drifted through the inner solar system, its path wasn't random. It swung by Venus, then Mars, then Jupiter, each time using their gravity as a slingshot to refine its course. That is the exact kind of gravity assist maneuver NASA engineers spend years calculating when planning spacecraft missions. Nature doesn't plan. But this object seemed to. Harvard astrophysicist Avi Loeb, already known for raising questions about interstellar visitors like Oumuamua, began quietly suggesting that this may not be a comet at all. He called it something else, designed. And yet, what makes 3I Atlas more disturbing than its path or its speed is its timing. Its closest pass to the Sun, its perihelion, will happen when Earth is hidden on the other side of our star. For weeks, in October 2025, it will vanish completely from our sight. No telescope on Earth, no radar system, no instrument will be able to track it. In space terms, it will be invisible. And that is the perfect window for something under intelligent control to make a move. Imagine this. In those silent, unobservable days, a hidden propulsion system could fire, shifting its orbit with surgical precision. By the time it re-emerges from the sun's glare, it could be headed anywhere, toward Saturn, toward deep space, or directly toward us. And we wouldn't know until it was already too late. This is not the behavior of a random chunk of ice and rock. This is the behavior of a vessel cloaked in nature's most perfect disguise. A comet's icy shell, its halo of dust and gas, is the ultimate camouflage. It hides heat signatures. It scatters radar. It blinds even the most advanced telescopes. And for an alien civilization, it would be the perfect Trojan horse. For decades, NASA has studied the idea of ice shielding, using frozen shells to protect spacecraft from radiation and micrometeoroids during deep space travel. If we've imagined this, why wouldn't someone far older, far more advanced than us, have perfected it? If 3I Atlas is artificial, it's been hiding in plain sight, drifting through our solar system, unnoticed, until now. So the question becomes, what is its mission? If it's a probe, perhaps it's only curious. A robotic scout mapping our solar system, collecting samples, sending signals home. But history tells a darker story. When a technologically advanced culture encounters a less advanced one, the result is rarely good for the latter. The Trojan horse was welcomed as a gift, until it wasn't. And if this thing is hostile? The stakes are unthinkable. At its current size and speed, a collision with Earth would release energy millions of times greater than the most powerful nuclear weapon ever detonated. It could set the skies on fire, block out the sun for years, and end civilization as we know it. Whispers inside NASA suggest a contingency plan, rumors of a classified project called Shield 3. A high-speed interceptor designed to catch the object far from Earth before it can get close. But there's a problem. At its incredible velocity, no chemical rocket we possess can catch it in time. Engineers are scrambling with experimental designs, nuclear propulsion, solar sails, ion drives. But every day lost makes an intercept less likely. If the object changes course when it vanishes behind the sun, Shield 3 may not just be a backup. It may be our only chance. And then there's the data Webb sent back, data no one wanted to believe. Its spectral analysis revealed traces of metals and reflective compounds no comet should have. The light bouncing off its surface resembled alloys, engineered materials, the kind you'd expect on the skin of a spacecraft, not frozen in a lump of primordial rock. Stranger still, Webb detected faint but stable heat anomalies beneath its icy shell, as if something inside was generating energy. Too stable, too precise to be sunlight. Too deliberate to be chance. For Loeb and others, this was the closest thing yet to a fingerprint, an artificial signature hiding in the noise. A machine disguised as a comet. Stephen Hawking once warned us, don't send signals into space. If someone hears us, they might come. For over a century, Earth has been anything but quiet. Our radio, our television, our radar, even the intentional messages we've sent, all of it has been shouting into the void, telling the universe not just that we exist, but exactly where to find us. If 3I Atlas is what some fear, it didn't come here randomly. It came because it heard us. Because we called it. And this is where things grow even darker. In astrophysics, there's a concept called the dark forest hypothesis. Imagine the universe as a vast, silent forest at night. Each civilization is a hunter. To reveal yourself is to risk being seen, and if you're seen, you're vulnerable. So the wise hunters stay quiet. They never light fires. They never make a sound. Earth, by contrast, has been screaming into the darkness for 100 years. And now, perhaps, something has answered. As October approaches, observatories around the world are turning every eye toward 3I Atlas. Every flicker of light, every particle of dust, every anomaly in its orbit is being tracked. But the James Webb, stationed beyond Earth's atmosphere, has seen something no one can easily explain. Its instruments recorded peculiar rhythms in the object's emissions. Dust jets that pulsed not randomly but in patterns. Repetitions. Almost like signals. Some scientists dismiss this as coincidence, natural variability and outgassing. Others aren't so sure. Some whisper the unthinkable, that we may be watching a language, a code, a machine speaking in the only way it can through the veil of its disguise. And then there's the silence to come. When it slips behind the sun, it will vanish from our reach. The next time it appears, we may know whether it is just a comet, or something far more dangerous. If it re-emerges exactly where it should, its predicted orbit intact, perhaps it will fade back into the black. Just another traveler whose secrets we'll never truly know. But if it comes back on a new trajectory, even by the smallest degree, then the message will be clear. Someone is steering it. Someone has already made a decision. The James Webb Telescope has already shown us what it looks like. The real question now is, what does it want? Is this a lonely machine, drifting between stars, curious about our world? Or is it the sharp end of a spear, a probe, a scout, the first step in a plan that began long before humans even existed? The smallest shift in its orbit could be the loudest message humanity has ever received. And maybe, just maybe, the universe isn't whispering anymore. Maybe it's knocking at our door. So when 3I Atlas re-emerges from behind the sun, the entire world will be watching. Because in that moment, in that fragile blink between invisibility and revelation, we may face the single most important moment in human history. The realization that we are not alone, and that whoever has found us has been planning this moment for a very, very long time.